Just a beautiful day. Out here enjoying my girl. Oh, what a beautiful day. Nothing's going on at all. What? What was that? A notification? A notification?
Mother.
I came as soon as I could.
How dare you lay your hands on me?
Yo, what is going on? JT Bootcamp here, bringing you brand new.
Nobody cares that you have a motorcycle.
Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back to a brand new video here, Making a Sailor. YouTube's greatest documentary right now, Navy content. Huge shout out to All Hands Magazine. Also, back to school Labor Day sale, 30% off. All JTsuits merch. Let's hop right into this video, guys. We have a lot of awesome content this episode. We have some turmoil, some relationships, some booters tried to shack up, get together. We have firefighting, MARLINSPIKE, some great action, and some great content. Make sure you guys leave a thick like, make it plump, make it spicy. We're on the road to 200,000 subscribers. Let's get it. My boy. One, two, three, four. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 41.
So now that we're going into week 4 with Division 2-9, and the division as a whole is just starting to work together.
Dude, you know you really made it in Bootcamp.
2-2-9, all present, accounted for, sir.
When you can start singing songs.
The standard is set, and they have to do what they can do to reach the standard. And that's helping bring them together as a team.
They say that basic training doesn't get better, you get better. I think that's definitely true.
My girl Jones.
When we first picked the division up, we could barely
Jones.
get them to stand still and just left or right phase. But now coming to week 4 training, they've been marching everywhere, every single day.
They think they're hot shit now.
Since the first day we got them.
Now you're
marching every day.
Now I'm marching every day.
Yeah, our progression, it's been really cool seeing it and just looking back on our P-Day days and the first day that we tried to start marching, how horrible it looked. And it's kind of like the progression just happened.
That's a good point she makes. It's like when you're in P-Days and you're looking at all these other divisions that are close to graduating and they're marching and singing songs and doing all these column left march, column right march, all these crazy about face movements. You're like, damn. It's like you're the freshmen in high school and they're the seniors and you're like, they're so big, they're so cool. Wow. And then just in a couple weeks, man, you're gonna be there and you're gonna be looking back at people on P-Days and they're gonna be looking up at you like, wow, dude, look at that marching in their uniform. It's a good feeling, yo, it's a good feeling.
Right before our eyes.
The transition is night and day.
Every time cadence come on, I'm always in the back screaming. You can hear my voice all the way in the front.
The U.S. Navy is the best.
The U.S. Navy is the best.
The division has come a long way
He's got some
physically, but they still have a long way to go.
He's looking
Here at
angry.
Recruit Training Command, we have physical fitness training 6 days a week.
That's not
about
a push.
3 days a week,
That's
we
not a
do some
push-up.
in-house physical fitness activities.
That is not a
which are
push-up.
A lot of push-ups,
Come on,
jumping jacks, running planks, different exercises that we can do
What
right
happened
here
to
in
like,
a small space.
like touching your
to
chest
get the recruits in better shape.
on the floor?
And then, 4 days a week, we go over to Freedom Hall,
Yo,
where they get to run.
Freedom Hall. I need to give you guys advice about Freedom Hall, about running laps. This is gonna cut a lot of your time running in circles around a track. You have to run like 12 laps around this track. A lot of you guys are training in a straight line, not on a track. And just, this is a really small track. You're running in circles. You have to dodge around people that are slower than you. It's like NASCAR, constant left turns. It shaves off, it cuts a lot of your time. I mean, it makes your run a lot worse. Like you're gonna gain a couple 20, maybe 30 seconds just because of the nature of the run. So make sure you guys, when you're training, you're actually running a little faster than the standard. Like you really need to be pushing it in your training because your run's gonna get a lot slower. almost half of the division failed portions of the test.
So it's all a building block to get them up to the standard that the Navy wants them to be at prior to leaving the training command.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen my waistline go down, which is awesome.
Just get it, girl.
It's going well. You know, it also helps that we've been put on.
Does anyone else feel like those PT shirts, those yellow ones?
I try to think about that when
they like make you really hot. They're really heavy. Those yellow PT shirts.
It has certainly improved PT for sure.
From my perspective, I do think we are good friends, Chief.
In a professional standpoint, yes, Chief.
Professional. Explain to me what professionalism
she's
is
crying.
when you're going out of your way to talk to each other. You're talking to each other in inappropriate places. You're talking to each other when you should not be. So you tell me about professionalism. You better fix your military bearing right now.
I'm sorry.
Shut up! He said fix your military bearing now, like she's crying. Yo, that's what I'm talking. They're trying to get it. I don't know what they're trying to do. That's a male, female. You guys can't do that. I was in an all-male division, so we never came across anything like that. But yeah, dude. That's not, it's impossible. You're not gonna be able to hook up with anyone now. I'm sure they might be going to like the same A school. Maybe they have the same job. Maybe they're, you know, they're flirting here and there, like some eyeballing. But damn, Chief made her cry. There is probably only one location that you could do. I don't even want to say. There's probably one location where it might be possible, but you guys have to also think. There's always somebody standing guard in front of the door. There's always someone posted up on compartment security watch. So there's maybe, but it's not really possible.
Here's the point. Conversations shouldn't be had. Good friends. Not in my boot camp.
This is one of those chiefs that they don't really yell loud and they're quiet, but when they're pissed and they're mad at you, like you feel it, like in your soul. It's like when your parents tell you, like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Everything that you guys are doing,
he's like smiling.
Is against good order and discipline. I'm going to ensure that whatever relationship you're trying to have here in boot camp, whether it's just good friends, social buddies, or whatever you word it, I'm going to make sure that it doesn't happen here. Do the workout correctly.
Get off the deck! He's gonna beat it out of him.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
They love that. When you're failing the PT, they're just gonna go in on you more. Don't quit. Just do it until you're dead. Just do it until you die.
229. Are you ready?
MARLINSPIKE.
Up to the ship. 1, 2, 3. That's you.
MARLINSPIKE is a huge team evolution.
Get up here! Move, move, move!
So if a division feels that they operate as a team, they get to MARLINSPIKE and they find out exactly what real teamwork is.
All right, now you're gonna put 4 figure 8s.
Learning how to tie a knot and cast off the line and actually tie down the ship, I felt like was a lot more practical.
I mean, it's fun. It's fun.
Everybody has to be able to get the ship underway. And so when it comes down to line handling, when it comes down to that MARLINSPIKE evolution, they got to...
Actually, I take that back. I didn't have to do any line handling or dealing with ropes or any of that stuff. I did have to deal with aircraft chocks and chains. So I did have to learn how to use chain tie downs to secure aircraft to the pad eyes on the flight deck. But yeah, I'm so bad, dude. I'm so bad at knots. Also, boot camp, guys, it gets really, really quick during the middle of boot camp. Once you hit like week 3 or 4, you start doing MARLINSPIKE, firefighting, gas chamber, a bunch of marching, getting ready for graduation. Like boot camp goes by super fast after like week 3 and 4.
Work together. Life before MARLINSPIKE and life after MARLINSPIKE was night and day.
Go, we got this, let's go! Slam it, slam it!
So that was really hard, but I felt like it forced us to work together.
Everyone's like, we're the twins, The twins were done at like week 2.
Every single sailor is a firefighter.
The twins were done, I think, in like week 2 is when they left.
Everybody has to know it. If they don't have the proper training, then you lose the ship, and that's one of the damage control.
I hated this part.
Do not give up the ship.
Dude, I am very...
You don't really think about all the things that can happen.
I didn't know I was that claustrophobic.
You know, your ship going down or being attacked, and then really all you have is each other and the skills that you learn.
Yes, I am. I'm really confident something was wrong. You know, for example, we did the confidence chamber.
This will be the best work day of boot camp. Who y'all?
Gas. The gas.
I want everybody to repeat after me. Embrace the sun.
Embrace the sun. Little tablets.
You would think, okay, so is this mask really going to cover me and keep me alive? It's called confidence chamber for a reason. It gives you the confidence on the equipment of the Navy.
Yo, some people though,
it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was.
Some people's masks
I
don't
think
have
on
a
a
good
scale
seal,
of 1 to 10,
and they're dying.
It burns.
Oh, it still burns.
People have a lot of different reactions though. Some people don't even react to it and they're fine. Some people are like dying, like nosebleeds, coughing up shit. And then most people are like a moderate normal reaction. A little cough and a little runny nose.
It wasn't that bad as I said it was.
You know what? Y'all got confidence in that gear? That's what I'm talking about. Y'all see this? That means it's a good day. Good day to be in
They're
the Navy.
laughing.
Who y'all, Navy?
I do believe
Oh
that
my
they're doing a lot better job
God.
getting these recruits a
Way
basic
too much
knowledge
motivation
of what
for me,
they're
bro.
going to be expected to do once they get out to the fleet.
That's way too much motivation.
The way that, just imagine 150 feet, 150 PSI shooting up the end of this nozzle, and you don't have controls.
So I know when I came to boot camp 9 years ago, we had a 3 or 4 day course on firefighting and then 2 days on line handling. And now the recruits are getting it.
As you guys can see though, there are points in boot camp. There are points in boot camp where it's more relaxed.
Prepare sailors.
You know, they were smiling, laughing. You know, that kind of, it eases up after a little bit. It eases up.
One of the primary things that we all do as instructors is we give these recruits the experience, the real life experience of, first of all, handling his weapon in an environment that's close to reality. It's not quiet, it's not passive. It's going to take enthusiasm to survive in an environment like this. So that's pretty much what we do.
I would not want to be one of those instructors, bro. I would not trust those recruits. I would not trust them. That dude looks like he can handle himself, though.
Which was great, so I think I did all right.
That guy looks like he can handle himself, though.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed shooting weapons.
Draw. Yeah, it's fun. Boot camp gets fun, you know? You do your pistol qual, start learning. Marching. So proud of them. They're marching. They're singing. Mama, mama, get you say. What the Navy's done to me.
Since the P days to now, they're
looking good.
They're completely different recruits.
They're looking good.
Every time we walk past Pearl Harbor, which is where P-Days was, we kind of see through the window the people in their PT and their sweatsuits, and we're like, man, that was us only a few weeks ago. And that was us looking out the window at some of our senior divs, and we were like, man, I wish I was there. And they're marching, they have on their uniforms and their flags, and that's so cool.
Good feeling.
And we just got here 3 days ago.
It's a good feeling.
They understand that they have to work together as a team. They understand that no one can make it through boot camp completely by themselves. That's the biggest thing, and the thing that makes you most proud as an RDC is when you see them work together as a team, understand each other's weaknesses, and really just come
together. They're getting close. Wow. They're getting close to graduating, man. That's our battle cry. Wow. You know, it is a good feeling, though. It is a good feeling. Once your RDCs kind of act more human towards you, and they start telling you, like, I'm proud of you, and, like, you guys made me proud. Like, I remember one of my RDCs was this AO1 super tough guy, man. Like, I had all-male division, all-male RDCs. They were freaking nuts. They were crazy, bro. We had people quitting left and right. These guys were making people quit every day. They were going in on the weak people. But then they started getting more vulnerable at the last couple of weeks, and they were like, we're proud of you. Like, you guys are, you know, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, dude, it's a good feeling. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed episode 5. This was a great episode. We got to see a lot of things you're going to be doing. Marlinspike, weapons, qualifications, firefighting, the confidence chamber. You know, boot camp, like I said, gets a lot quicker. It starts moving a lot quicker after week 3, or maybe starting in week 3. You start doing all these different evolutions. Every single week, you're doing something new. You're learning something new. You're out there, out of the compartment, and it goes by pretty quick. And then before you know it, you're coming up to week 7, and you're getting ready to graduate. You're getting all your graduation stuff ready. Uniforms, marching, your drill. And yeah, this has been a great series, great episodes, great stuff. I appreciate all your guys' support. Huge shout out again to all hands. Some quick shout outs real quick. Wait, quick shout outs real quick. Nice. Patreon, new Patreon pledge shout out from my boy Steven G. Man, huge shout out to my boy Steven G. And also Maverick for the new channel membership on YouTube. Thank you, Maverick, and thank you, Steven, on Patreon. Appreciate you guys. Make sure to check out JTsuits.com. We have 30% off all shirts for Labor Day and back to school. And we have some other cool stuff coming out later in the month, too. But let's get